These are the top 10 CS2 skins that look better in Battlescarred than in factory new. So for this first skin we have the absolute most popular one from this list, and it is the Op Asimov. As many of you know, the Op Asimov only goes up to field tested, it's literally the best float that you can get it, but there is something very unique about the Battlescarred version, because the Asimov in Battlescarred is known as the Blackimov, and this is basically when the scope of the Asimov becomes fully black. This only happens when the float of the Asimov is over 0.9, so it is very rare and it is very expensive, and this is probably the most popular Battlescarred skin in CS2 because just look at it, it looks so unique and it actually looks pretty good. I don't know, but the scratches on the Asimov just hit different and a lot of people really enjoy this one. This video was sponsored by SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is a CSGO trading platform where you can trade your old rusty CSGO skins for some new shiny ones in just a few seconds. The way it works is pretty simple. You select the skins you want to trade and you select the ones you want to get. You click trade and it's done. If you use my code OZNI on the website, you get a bonus of up to $5 for absolutely free when you trade on the website, and you also get a 35% bonus when buying balance. On top of that, they have daily, weekly and monthly giveaways in the freebies page. The link to the website is in the description, and thank you SkinsMonkey for sponsoring this video. So the next one is the P250 Verdigris, and the factory new version of this skin is brown and green, but the thing is, the Battlescarred version, as you can see, is much greener and has almost no brown. This skin actually looks like an emerald when it's under good lighting, and I just think that the Battlescarred version of this skin makes it look so much better. It is actually insane. For the first skin we have the Op Black Nile, and the factory new version of this skin, as you can see, is black/grey, which it does look good in my opinion, but the Battlescarred version just hits different. So here it is so much different than the factory new one, and it has a completely different color. It literally turns brown, which many people, including myself, prefer over the factory new version. The next one is the Karambit Rust Coat, and in this case this works for any Rust Coat skin, not just the Karambit. You can do this with the Flip, the Gut and all the knives that have the Rust Coat skin. And the thing about this one is that higher float Rust Coats are much more orange and they look much more colorful than low float ones. This is why when people go for the Rust Coat skins, they always try and get it with the highest float possible, even though that right now, as you can see in the video, they are kind of bugged in CS2, so we have to wait for Valve to fix it because the CSGO version looked much better, but nonetheless this skin just looks so much better when it's high float. The next one is the M4A1S Mud Spec, and this skin is light brown in factory new, while the Battlescarred version is much more brown. It's much more colorful and it shines so much. It actually looks like a completely different skin, and I honestly love it, just looks very nice. Next up we have the Max 7 Fire Starter, and this one is actually very unique. So the factory new version of this one, as you can see in the video, it looks kinda boring, but as the condition gets worse, it starts sort of deteriorating, and as you can see now in the Battlescarred version, it actually looks like a skin that is on fire, which matches the name of the skin because it's called Firestarter, so it makes sense that higher floats are more beat up, and it gives just a sort of a uniqueness to the skin that I actually really like. The next one is the Op Aeries, and this one looks better in Battlescarred than in factory new for some people because the skin wears literally everywhere except for the snake in the artwork. So in the Battlescarred version you basically get an almost all black Op with a green snake, and some people still prefer the factory new version, but you cannot deny that the Battlescarred version makes this skin very unique. Next up we have the AK47 Slate, and I'm not gonna waste much time on this one. There's not much to say about it because everyone knows how it works, but if you don't know, this skin looks even darker in Battlescarred. It is basically fully black, and as the float goes higher it looks darker, so many people prefer when the float is higher. Next up we have one of the new skins from the Anubis collection. It is the MP7 Sunbaked, and the factory new version of this skin, honestly looks very boring, very colorless, but the thing is this skin has a similar effect to the M4A1S mud spec that we saw in the beginning of the video, so when the skin is battle scarred it becomes so much more colorful and it actually looks like a gold skin under good lighting, which to me looks absolutely insane. I really like the battle scarred version of this skin. And last but definitely not least, we have one of the most popular ones. We have the M4A1S Night Terror, and this skin in factory new is black and red as you can see in the video, but here is the battle scar version. It looks nothing like it. It is basically fully purple, which just make this skin look so much better and much more unique as well. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video and if you want a part 2 with another 10 skins that look better in battle scarred, and if you guys enjoy CS2 content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel.